All right, well let's keep going. Um, so let's keep it in the MCU for a minute. We're gonna be jumping in and out of this whole episode, but and I'm only bringing this up because I've seen this from various outlets within the last 3 or 4 days. There is a very potentially significant rumor that Disney is looking to purchase DC Comics. Right, 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 right.
Some would call that a monopoly. I don't know.
No, that's been the only word that's been slung around as of late. But here's the thing: is well, how do you feel about this? Let me slide this piece of food your way. You gonna eat it? You gonna put it back in the microwave? You gonna throw this shit out? What you gonna do with this?
First of all, I don't use a microwave unless I absolutely have to because it makes the chicken.
Oh my
rubbery.
God!
When
you just compare
chicken,
mankind to primer, but you matter.
When you reheat chicken in the microwave, it gets rubbery. So that's not my thing. I'm not going to do that.
That's good. Thank you.
So is it okay? I'm gonna throw it back at you. Disney is buying what exactly? The DCU or all of DC?
I had to unmute myself, bro. I said DC Comics.
All of it. So the
DC Comics
and the DCU and
that comes. It's just think Fox but bigger. It's everything. Everything.
Oh shit. Well, maybe they'll finally make some worthwhile movies.
So that's what you're looking for.
I don't think Disney's not stupid. You notice they're taking things that are already money makers and then kind of letting them do what they were already doing. You don't really see. I mean, they incorporate a little bit of the Disney shit into, but it's not like to the point to where it's like you don't recognize what it is. A lot of people.
Shout out to a Star Wars fan.
I am a Star Wars fan, and I was about to actually address that. The last three movies, like that's where we had our biggest issue. Like I said, Disney does put their thumbprint on it in certain places, but I feel like they get shit that's already making bread and kind of just go out there, my child. And then if they do if you do some shit they don't like, then it's like, okay, now I'm gonna step in. But I mean, it might be a good thing for DC. Might be a good thing. Who'd have thought? We were both born in the 80s. Who'd have thought that Disney was gonna control the world? Next to niggas is gonna buy healthcare. Watch.
I don't see why they haven't done it, but that's a whole nother conversation.
They're gonna buy Amazon and they're gonna buy healthcare. And Disney is gonna effectively run the entire planet.
You know, I'm actually a bit torn by this because I think creatively you're right. If this were to happen, this could be a very good thing for the DC properties. Now, but see, as I'm saying it, I'm like, watch them get all the live action shit right, and then all the animated should be trash now. Then I ain't got nothing to do Saturday and Sunday.
Right, you know right. What I mean? See, that's the thing. Because they have to put their stamp on it somewhere. So it's like,
right.
Where the fuck you stamping this shit at? Like,
right. And Marvel don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to the animated shit. It's okay. The Spider-Man cartoons are solid. I will say that. But the movies, nah, they don't compare. And I did want to see a crossover on a live action, like feature film scale, DC versus Marvel, but I didn't want to see it this way. I wanted to kind of, I was hoping WB would get their shit together and make themselves formidable against Disney and then do it that way, like they did in the comic books with the amalgam joints. I mean, if it wouldn't surprise me, I think it'd be great for the live action. I really do. I just didn't want to see it. I like competition.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
when, I guess it's as idealistic as that sounds. I just like the competition of like, hey, they doing this over there. Y'all doing this over here. What y'all gonna do? You gonna let them just beat the shit out of y'all? Years and years and years, you know what I mean? But I think it could be good. I mean, because who doesn't want to see the X-Men versus the Justice League? Like, I want to see that.
Nah, man. Look, like I said, if they do go ahead and buy this thing, they can own it and it can still be a separate entity from Marvel. It'll still be a level of competition there. I think, don't Coke own Pepsi? And they compete for sales, but Coke own Pepsi. Don't it? Don't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Coke, the owners, I'm going to have to look that up. I'm just saying.
I know Facebook. I know Facebook owns Instagram, and I know every social media app is turning into some version of Instagram. You post, you put a story, and then you wait for the response across the fucking board. But yeah.
Oh no, they don't. I'm sorry.
They could potentially keep it separate, but you know they not. That's they like you said, they're gonna, if they were to do that, they're gonna find a way to put their stamp on it somehow, some way. And I don't know. Cause then we would lose, because if that happens, bro, we would lose movies like Todd Phillips' Joker. Disney's not gonna do that. That's nothing Disney-like at all. Matter of fact, that shit was so good. Todd Phillips, the director of Joker, this is how fucking stupid DC is, or Warner Brothers. He pitched to them, right? Movie's amazing. It's like someone gave an independent film a high budget, and they made it work. Todd Phillips suggested to Warner Brothers to do like a DC Black series of all different like characters similar to the Joker. Just a deep dive into the psychology and their background. And you could do that with anybody in Batman's Rogues Gallery. Any one of those characters would work in that same formula. Have they done anything since? No, nope. What, Joker came out, 2 years ago now? Like, come on, man. But that's why it almost gives credence to why maybe Disney should get DC, which is fucking nuts to say. Literally, it's absolutely nuts. But, I mean, shit, Trump was president. I mean, anything is possible, right? I just had to do it. I had to.
I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day.
Let's just keep moving.
You have to bring up the anus of society.
45. I'm on number 3.